Hello friends, Namaskar. Welcome to EduMadden channel. I am Captain Grandmaster Shaji Matthew. Today we will study about the ROR Rule 3 General Definitions. Rule 3 General Definitions. For the purpose of these rules, except where the context otherwise requires. The rule 3, we already studied a rule number 1, rule number 2, and this is rule number 3. Rule number 3, general definitions for the purpose of these rules except where the context otherwise requires. This rule, ये रूल का मतलब क्या है? रूल ऑफ द रोड का इसका डेफिनेशंस, इसका एक्सप्लेनेशन ये रूल में करता है. फॉर द पर्पस, ये रूल का पर्पस ऑफ दिस रूल्स, दिस इज ऑल सेल्फ एक्सप्लेनेटरी एक्सेप्ट वेयर द कंटेक्स्ट अदरवाइज रिक्वायर्स. व्हाट आर द डेफिनेशंस? ये द वर्ड वेसल includes every description of watercraft, including non-displacement craft, wing in ground craft, and seaplanes used or capable of being used as a means of transportation on water. The word vessel, the vessel word का मतलब है, meaning है, includes every description of watercraft, including non-displacement craft, wing in ground craft, and seaplanes used or capable of being used as a means of transportation on water. On the water, being used as a transportation for transporting the goods, vehicles, or anything else. That is called transportation water. What the word vessel? I say once more. Yeah, the word vessel includes, not limited, includes. The vessel includes every description of watercraft, including non-displacement craft, winging craft, and seaplanes used or capable of being used as a means of transportation on water. Paragraph B. The term power-driven vessel means any vessel propelled by machinery. The term power-driven vessel means any vessel propelled by machinery. If machinery is fitted but not using, but it also that it is not is a power-driven vessel. If machinery is fitted, is not being used, it's not power-driven vessel. Machinery must use. The term power-driven vessel means any vessel propelled by machinery. See, the term sailing vessel means SV. The term sailing vessel means any vessel under sail, provided that propelling machinery fitted is not being used. Yeah, the term sailing vessel, the sailing vessel term means any vessel under sail, provided that propelling machinery is fitted is not being used. If machinery is fitted and using, then it is a power-driven vessel. Machinery is fitted but not using, and it is using a sail, it is a sailing vessel. D. The term vessel engaged in fishing means fishing vessel. The next general definition is the term vessel engaged in fishing. Vessel engaged in fishing, not fishing vessel. Engaged in fishing. Fish catch करता है, fishing. The term vessel engaged in fishing means any vessel fishing with nets, lines, trawls, other fishing apparatus which restrict maneuverability, but it does not include a vessel fishing with trolling lines or other fishing apparatus which do not restrict maneuverability. Maneuverability means the capacity to maneuver the vessel. By maneuver only the vessel is berthing. By maneuver only vessel is towing. Some maneuver only vessel is assisting. That's maneuvering, the movement, maneuverability. Which restrict maneuverability, that is called vessel engaged in fishing. The vessel already, the definition is clear. So the vessel Engaged in fishing means any vessel fishing with nets, lines, trawls, other fishing apparatus which restrict maneuverability but does not including a vessel fishing with trolling lines, the straight lines, trolling lines that vessel's maneuverability does not restrict, that does not vessel trolling with trolling lines and other fishing apparatus which do not restrict maneuverability. One thing, this maneuverability is a very important word. The vessel, the term vessel engaged in fishing means any vessel fishing with nets, lines, trawls or other fishing apparatus which restrict maneuverability. But it does not include a vessel fishing with trolling lines or other fishing apparatus which do not restrict maneuverability. The vessel can move alter course, starboard or port, and then move any direction which does not restrict the maneuverability. That vessel does not come under vessel engaged in fishing. Vessel engaged in fishing. This is the meaning. Now we already have paragraph A, B, C, D completed. The remaining part we will go through that. Rule 3, general definitions. E, paragraph E. The word seaplane includes any aircraft designed to maneuver on the water. Any aircraft designed to maneuver on the water. That is the word seaplane. Seaplane includes. What is mean by seaplane? The plane at the sea. The seaplane includes any aircraft designed to maneuver on the water. Paragraph F. The term not under command vessel. The term not under command means a vessel which through some exceptional circumstances, exceptional, not ordinary, exceptional, some difficult, exceptional, peculiar circumstances is unable to maneuver as required by these rules. By these rules means this rule of the road, as required by these rules, and is therefore unable to keep out of the way of another vessel. The vessel not under command means a vessel which is some exceptional circumstances unable to maneuver as required by these rules, therefore unable to keep out of the another vessel. The vessel is coming, another vessel, some exceptional circumstances, maybe engine breakdown or some exceptional circumstances, maybe heavy weather or anything, maybe unable to maneuver as required by the rules, cannot follow all these rules, that is rule of the road. That is what the term not under command. Paragraph G. The term vessel restricted in ability to maneuver. The term vessel restricted ability to maneuver means a vessel which from the nature of her work. A vessel restricted in ability to maneuver means a vessel which from the nature of her work, nature of her work, that is coming under, what are the nature of her work? It is coming here. Nature of her work, what work she is doing at the sea or in water. Nature of her work is restricted in ability to maneuver as required by these rules and is therefore unable to keep out of the way of another vessel. I say again, the term vessel restricted in ability to maneuver means a vessel which from the nature of her work, वो क्या काम करता है, उसका कैसा काम करता है, वो नेचर जो कैसे करता है, the nature of her work is restricted in ability to maneuver as required by these rules. These rules cannot follow all these as restricted ability to maneuver as required by these rules, and he is therefore unable to keep out of the way of another vessel. Cannot keep out of the way of another vessel. Maybe risk of collision may exist. That type of vessel is called a vessel restricted in ability to maneuver. That vessel restricted in maneuver, the term vessel restricted ability to maneuver shall include but not be limited to. This is very important. Not be limited to anything, maybe any nature of her work, maybe not, but some important items are giving. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 are giving. What are the works? Maybe not limited to anything. A vessel engaged in laying. Vessel engaged in laying, servicing or picking up a navigational mark or submarine cable or pipelines. A vessel engaged in laying, servicing or picking up a navigational mark, submarine cable or pipelines. That's not limited to the include but not limited to this one. 2. A vessel engaged in dredging, surveying or underwater operations. A vessel engaged in dredging, surveying or underwater operations. Surveying for what? Or maybe pipelines, oil pipelines or cables or submarine cables or anything else. Though a vessel engaged in dredging, surveying or underwater operations. 2. 3. A vessel engaged in replenishment of or transferring persons, provisions or cargo while underway. A vessel engaged in replenishment of transferring, replenishment, changing. That is what. A vessel engaged in replenishment or transferring persons, ship to ship, or transferring persons or provisions or cargo while underway. Replenishment of cargo also. Transferring from one vessel to another vessel. That is 1, 2, 3. Now number 4, a vessel engaged in the launching or recovery of aircraft. The vessel engaged in launching or recovery of aircraft. Some aircraft may be fall down in the water or in the sea or any rescue operation. That is what a vessel engaged in a launching or recovery of aircraft. And 5, a vessel engaged in mine clearing operations. Warships, mine clearing operation. A vessel engaged in mine clearing operations, that also comes under vessel restricted the ability to maneuver depths. It is coming under this, a vessel engaged in mine clearing operation. 6, a vessel engaged in a towing operation. Vessel is towing, another vessels or towing, group of towing or number of towing. A vessel engaged in towing operation, such as severely restricted the towing vessel. The vessel towing, restrict the towing vessels. So many of behind towing vessel and her tow in their ability to deviate from their courses. The vessel, the towing vessel is in the head and another vessel is in the behind. Maybe that towing vessel restricts severely to deviate from her courses. Suppose this one vessel is towing like this small craft or like this towing, then this vessel starboard or port restricted because of this tow. That is what this is saying. I say again, a vessel engaged in a towing operations such as severely restricted the towing vessel and her tow in their ability to deviate from their courses. Okay, viewers, thank you. We will see the remaining part we will see the next class. Thank you. Out.